this song?
アスカです。タイリです。二人合わせて歌舞伎ウォリアーズ。
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
WrestleMania is canceled. If you're going to the stadium. Or what are they going to do? Oh, they're going to put it in an empty arena at the Performance Center. That's just what Drew McIntyre wanted.
Yeah.
To win the main title finally in front of no one.
No one.
Unless they don't let him win it and they postpone it till SummerSlam.
Performance Mania.
We'll see.
Please
Performance Mania. Did you watch Raw?
We
you
did.
see this?
Was there a Raw?
Holy shit.
90 minutes of Rumble. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not Raw.
Nope.
No.
We had one match?
One.
One ridiculous, unnecessary match.
That we've seen 100 times.
The Undertaker had a match with a table.
And he lost.
And Stone Cold was funny at first, and then it just became stupid.
Yeah. They turned Stone Cold into R-Truth.
Sometimes, guys, you got to know when to say, let's just recap the Royal Rumble for these 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, recap. Let's just show the Rumble, or let's just show something else. Let everyone go home to their families, and don't put on a show.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it.
Nope.
There's no. If this is all you've got,
Let your wrestlers rest.
there's no reason for it.
Till Performance Mania.
Yeah. Why can't there be an off season for wrestling?
Right.
That's
Why
funny.
can't there be?
That's funny.
That's tremendous.
Shut the fuck up. You're fired. All right, well, you basically recapped Raw, so like the show on Facebook.
That's it.
Follow us on Twitter. Well, you know, so the first one was SmackDown, obviously.
Uh-huh.
SmackDown had no fans.
Yeah.
Right.
The best part was Triple H bullying Michael Cole.
Yeah.
That's really it.
That's it.
And that was pretty funny.
They had like what, 3 matches? They had matches.
Yeah.
Why couldn't Raw have matches?
Well, Triple H left after the first segment. Then he came back and he goes, well, sorry, Michael, but the internet didn't want you to do it by yourself.
The internet hates you.
Yeah. Which is what I've been telling Vince for years.
Right.
And then Mojo comes and says Gronk is coming. It's official. And
And
then
he
they
attacks Cole.
And then
both
he's coming.
They both shake Michael Cole back and forth.
Yeah.
And that was Raw. Jeff Hardy came back.
That was
that was
SmackDown.
SmackDown, yeah.
I'm sorry, SmackDown. They all seem the same to me.
Yeah. Hardy came back, fought Baron Corbin.
Yeah, it was pretty awful.
Yeah.
They called it the Twist of Fury for some reason.
Right.
Don't know why. I'm very confused. But
Matt Hardy
yeah.
was like, wasn't me.
Right.
I didn't
Yeah.
do that.
I didn't do it.
I don't know. It's very weird. Anyways, we have 3 new patrons. Thank you in this time of this, you know, this time of sorrow, this time of need.
Yeah.
So we want to thank Sal,
Sal.
Jackson Howard,
Yeah.
and Liam Riley.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, so just go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. My God. Okay, so Raw. This is going to be a short podcast.
If you want to call it that.
I mean, if you watch Raw, you know this is going to be a short podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Raw starts with Tom Phillips, Jerry Lawler, and Byron Saxton in the ring. Tom Phillips says this is the most unique episode of Raw of all time.
Please elaborate.
Yeah.
By unique, he means this is going to suck.
Yes.
Right.
Dig in.
Yeah. They throw the footage of AJ Styles challenging The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And then Edge comes out for a promo.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
My God. Imagine how Edge feels. He's like, oh my God, the pop at Royal Rumble was awesome.
Yep.
Imagine my first WrestleMania match in 9 years. WrestleMania, 90,000 people. Now it's
0.
in front of nobody.
No one.
Except the green
Performance
shirt guy
Center.
will probably be there.
By the way, no one's getting, like, is there going to be a WrestleMania bonus this year? Probably not.
I mean, it's still on the network.
Doesn't matter. You're not
there's no-
paying for the,
Yeah.
there's no money being made.
Right.
Right. Probably not.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Sorry, guys. We had to do cutbacks.
Yeah, so Edge says Orton's jealous of him. He says Beth was actually going to announce Edge's retirement 2 weeks ago before Orton attacked her. And then Edge challenges Orton to a last man standing match per Performance Mania. So I guess they'll just do what Gargano and Ciampa did and fight all over the arena.
Last man standing.
The workout area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully the stuff will still be all fucked up and just like Ciampa and Gargano left it.
Right. At least, hopefully they can do at least like half the stuff they did in the Foley Edge hardcore match.
That's the thing is like Takeover's postponed.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame's postponed. Everything about WrestleMania is postponed except for WrestleMania.
Right. Even Raw after Mania is postponed. No? Okay. It was a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah, I don't know. Why can't you just delay this and do it
I mean,
later?
you can't
Everything
bring
else-
anyone up and have them debut in front of no one.
Everyone else in the country is just postponing everything.
Yeah.
It sucks for everyone. Just say we're going to put it out a month and see what happens. That's it. What's happening in the
Need
Buccaneer Stadium in a
fans.
month?
How do you have No one's ever going to go back and watch this WrestleMania on the network.
Do the Devil Rays play in the stadium?
No, well,
I don't think so.
What? The Devil Rays?
No, that's a
No, that's
football
way
stadium.
too big.
No, I know, Eric. I'm saying if no one else does anything in the stadium, why not postpone it a month?
Yeah.
Or two.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Storylines.
Yeah.
You got to keep storylines.
I guess, but I mean, do you? Again, just do nothing.
I don't think it has to do with storylines. I don't know. I guess because they don't know how long this is going to last for, so
Right.
might as well just fucking do it. Earlier today, we see footage of Becky arriving to the arena in a big rig, or, at least the first part, where the fuck you call it.
Yeah.
And
Mack truck.
her face,
Optimus Prime.
and name is all over the truck. Why?
Because she's badass Becky.
Because the man comes around.
Yeah.
She gets out with a big shit-eating grin on her face.
Like, hey, can you believe this shit?
Can you believe this shit?
Yes. All right.
Then we watched the men's 30-man Royal Rumble for 90 minutes of TV time.
90 minutes, 12 commercial breaks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck.
Wow.
Fuck. And the same result. Drew McIntyre did win.
We did confirm.
Yeah,
that.
imagine that.
He eliminated Lesnar.
You figure this time around they could have had Edge win, but...
Yeah, I know. I mean, change it up a little bit. Next up, we have the contract signing for AJ Styles and The Undertaker. The bell tolls, the lights go out for a second, and then Undertaker power walks to the ring.
He does.
In a beanie with no t-shirt
No.
and a long
Or jacket.
a fucking rat tail, pretty much, going down his back, and his hair starting from the middle of his head.
Yes.
Holy fuck! Why are you coming out with no shirt?
Yeah.
Oh my god! So he gets in the ring, he flips the table, he's pissed,
Immediately.
and then we go to commercial without warning.
Of course.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right to commercial.
Yep.
And then when we come back from commercial, we get the AJ Styles what's happened so far
Yes.
recap.
Again.
Another
Again.
Again. Oh my god! Yeah,
Again.
might as well.
Yeah.
No.
All right, what'd you guys think of Raw tonight?
Yeah.
So then AJ's music hits, but he won't come out.
Hits
again,
again.
won't come out. Instead, the OC appears on the Titantron, and AJ's like, you don't see Brett Favre coming out of retirement, even though he did.
What?
He's talking about how old people should just stay retired and don't come back, and you're
mean,
just
they kinda
inserting
should.
yourself into WrestleMania.
I can't disagree.
Right. He calls him Mark again. That sucks. AJ signs the contract and tells Gallows and Anderson to take the contract to Taker because he's a pussy. So Gallows and Anderson come out. They place the contract in the ring, but then the lights go out. And then they come back on, and it's The Fiend. No. Taker's behind them.
The Fiend.
It took him like 30 seconds to watch.
So just walk
5
behind
feet.
them.
Yeah. So Taker beats both of them up, signs the contract, and shoves it in Anderson's mouth, all while AJ, they keep cutting to AJ, just like watching. He's like, oh. He's looking into the camera. So I guess the camera that he's looking into has the feed for Raw inside the lens.
So he
guess.
takes the contract.
Yeah.
Takes the contract. He signs it.
Yes.
Crumples it up.
Right.
And shoves it in Carl
Anderson's-
Anderson's mouth.
Basically not signing it.
Basically making it null and void.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is void.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll have to do it again next
They'll
week?
have another
Yeah.
contract
Well,
signing next
I
week.
found out, actually, my sources confirmed that contract was actually for the stadium, for Tampa. So they were going to have to redo it anyway for the Performance Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, so of course. And then we finally have a match over 2 hours into the show.
Uh-huh.
It's Rey Mysterio versus Andrade.
Just hit it like 6 times.
I mean, and obviously, who's on commentary? Eric, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean,
Asuka.
Angel Garza.
Asuka.
Oh, Asuka.
Yeah.
Asuka screaming in Japanese the entire match.
Yes.
Correr.
I'm
She
like,
says that a
well,
lot.
is she at least going to beat up Zelina Vega?
Nothing.
No.
No, she was rooting for Andrade.
Rooting for Andrade.
Yeah, I think.
And then when Ray won, Asuka cried it was like watching a Japanese game show.
Right.
And it was like, oh my god, it was so dumb. What's the point of this?
Yeah.
Does everyone else have the virus in WWE? Is this why we can only have one match on Raw?
I guess so.
I just don't get it. I
No.
mean, Undertaker got physical with Gallows and Anderson.
Yeah.
Why can't other people fight?
Right.
Are you
Anyone
trying to?
else?
Are you trying to just like do the minimal amount of violence so that you don't risk everyone else getting the coronavirus and then you don't have a WrestleMania?
Right. That way no one gets hurt for Performance Mania.
What do
Yeah.
all these wrestlers that are there? What are they doing? Where do they stay? Like, are they in dorms? Does the Performance Center have dorms? Are they in a hotel?
They don't have
Right.
dorms.
Are they in a
I don't think.
Garden Inn around the corner? Like,
Right.
Where's every wrestler right
Maybe
now?
they told a lot of them like, don't show up. Like Zack Ryder, we don't need you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
They're like, no, you better come anyway.
or maybe some are just like, hey, I'm not coming. Coronavirus, fuck you.
Yeah.
How do they say? Yeah, right. How do they fight them?
Right. So
Didn't they go home to their families? 'Cause
Sure,
they have nothing
why
else
not?
to do.
I mean, yeah.
There's
What
no
else?
house
What
shows.
else would they be doing?
There's no house shows.
No. Next up, we have a Becky Lynch in-ring promo with Shayna Baszler watching backstage. Shayna's there.
She's there.
She made the flight
Yes.
Right.
just to watch backstage.
Yes.
Doesn't come out.
Nope.
Where, like, the Performance Center is small. Like, she's probably right behind the fucking...
Yeah,
Titan
you're
trunk.
there. As
Yeah.
Becky, that's Shayna right there.
Yeah, basically. And there's just a wall separating them.
Yeah. A screen, really.
So Becky cuts a promo. It's the same stuff, and she says, blah, 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 I'm going to hit you like a truck because truck.
I drove one.
She drove a truck.
You see that truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a truck.
God.
Oh, my God.
Next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Kevin Owens. Owens accepts Rollins' challenge and says, our match is going to happen at the Performance Center. Well, yeah. You know why it's going to happen there? Because you can't have it anywhere else.
Nope.
You can't do it.
That's it.
And, of course,
Your
it's going to be...
one option.
It's going to be at WrestleMania. So, like, there's still a ton of matches. We're going to have, like, we're going to have a 6-hour WrestleMania with no crowd.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to watch that?
No.
What would you rather have? No WrestleMania at all or this?
None.
No WrestleMania.
Right. Correct. Just like March Madness. Like, it's not happening this year. Sorry.
What's the next pay-per-view after WrestleMania?
I think Money in the Bank is
probably
in
Money
May.
in the Bank, yeah.
In May is the next
I
one?
think
That's
so.
what it was last year.
So just make that WrestleMania. Yeah, it's in a smaller
it probably
arena,
won't,
but just
that
bigger.
probably won't happen either.
Right.
Well, eventually
Never know.
they'll have to let us
Eventually,
back.
they'll be able to have one. Yeah. I'd rather not
SummerSlam
have.
Mania. How great. How big would that be? Summer
Fucking
Mania.
10-hour show.
Yeah.
Gonna
Summer
make up
Slania. I don't know.
Summer Slania.
Where is it? Boston?
Boston.
Summer
Sure.
Mania.
Boston.
Summer
WrestleMania.
Mania.
Summerfest.
Summer Mania.
Yeah.
Summerfest. Easy there, Jeremy Piven.
WrestleSlam.
I like it.
That's not bad.
So next up, we have the main event. Stone Cold comes to the ring
event.
Yeah.
for 316 Day. He poses in all 4 turnbuckles.
To no one.
He did it for us, apparently.
Yeah.
He drinks some beer, falls down. So far, it's pretty funny. He's being funny like Triple H was funny.
Yeah.
Then we find out he's holding cards.
Cue cards.
He's holding little cue cards. They wrote a promo for Stone Cold.
No.
One of the best talkers of all time, and they wrote him a promo. And of course, it sucked.
Yeah.
This is nothing that Stone Cold would ever say.
Nope.
He says, 316 Day is now a national holiday. Give me a hell yeah! And then they show the crowd. They show the chairs.
The
with no
empty
one in them.
chairs.
And then Stone Cold's like, oh, shit. Let's try that again. Give me a hell yeah! And then they cut to Byron, and he's like, hell yeah!
Like that.
Jesus, was he getting rimmed?
Yeah.
Jerry had his finger up his ass.
There it is.
Yeah. So he reads what 316 Day means from the cards. He's like, 316 means you could say 4-letter words, any 4-letter words, except I'm not going to say them. I'm not going to say them right now, even though I just said you can say them, but I'm not going to say them right now. Even though you can say them.
You can say them, I can't say them.
And
Yeah,
then
he
Byron
can't say
starts showing him cards
Numbers.
and giving him a number
As if he's
for
an
a
ice,
grade.
like he's an ice skater.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't set this up. They didn't. He just goes, "Oh, you're rating me, okay." And for everything he says on the cards, he gives him a number grade.
Oh, 5? Really, Byron? Oh,
What?
tough crowd.
And he said "tough crowd" 4 times.
Yes.
Oh, it was, yeah,
4 different times.
at least.
This
So
whole
he
thing
keeps
was a
holding up
debacle.
cards. Austin's upset with Byron, but then he's like, all right, Byron, come on the ring, drink some beer with me. So they do that. They drink
Celebrate
beer, and then, of
316.
course, he gives Byron a stunner while he's drinking, and Byron's so fucking shitty. He doesn't even know how to spit his beer out after he gets stunned. Fucking
Yeah.
dummy.
Yeah.
Then Becky Lynch comes out with more beer. And Austin's like, last time I was in the ring with you, you gave me a stunner. Can I trust you? And all that shit. And they drink, they drink beer. Yeah, pretty much. They drink beer. Austin hits Byron with another stunner.
Yeah.
And then Becky's like, oh, that's what happened when Austin and the man come around.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what happened. You have a shitty show.
You still need to have Stone Cold stun Becky at that point.
Right.
Come on.
I mean,
That's
obviously.
what he does. Yeah.
Support for What's Wrong with Wrestling this week comes from Hawthorne, who specializes in special care made just for you. They sent all 3 of us our own special packages, and we tried them out. What'd you guys think?
I'm telling you right now, guys, if you want a cologne, don't go to the store. Don't buy Old Spice where the girls are going to think you smell like their dad. You got to get something really good, something a little bit different. Smelling good is so important to me. And I got their cologne, and I keep getting just compliment after compliment about how good it smells. And I'm telling you right now, you guys, when you go to the site, it makes you take a quiz. And it kind of asks you things like how many times you shower per day, what is your skin type, how do you do this and that. And it literally tells you, okay, this is the type for you. I don't like choices. When I go to the store, I don't want to get there's 30,000 cologne choices. I want, what's the one that's perfect for me? And they basically tell you. It was amazing.
I love the quiz because it gives you exactly what you need for your body with face washes, face lotions, shampoo, body wash. Everything that I selected in the quiz, they gave me a product that was built just for me.
Really good.
Yeah, my favorite products are the body wash, the shampoo, and the lotion. The shampoo just smells so good. I smell good all day long. That's what's great about it. All over the place. All over my body.
Yeah.
And so just make sure you check out Hawthorne at hawthorne.co. That's HAWTHORNE.co. And use the promo code WWWW to get 10% off your first purchase. I promise, once you try this, you will not go back to anything else. That's hawthorne.co and use the code WWWW to get 10% off your purchase. Hawthorne.co.
Do it.
With currently no NBA, NHL, or MLB, you might think there's nothing to bet on. Well, you'd be wrong. BetOnline still has hundreds of places to wager, from their online casino to poker and blackjack, all open 24 hours a day and all online. If you're into entertainment, you can still bet on American Idol, the elections, the spelling bee, and even the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Be sure to use the promo code CLNS50 to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline.ag, your full access wagering solution. All right, so let's give some awards. Let's just try to do it.
We can try.
We can try, worst jest.
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Specifically, though.
Yeah.
Which part of the
The
Undertaker?
rat tail.
I'm going to go with the hair slash
hairline?
hairline slash rat tail.
Yeah, that's, God, pretty awful. Best dressed?
Vega.
Zelina Vega.
Yeah.
Could there be anyone else? Worst acting?
Hold
Byron.
on.
Byron Saxton.
Stone
Byron
Cold.
Saxton.
It's Byron.
Stone Cold had cue cards.
It's Byron.
Andrew. Stone Cold had cue cards.
What?
I'll allow it.
What?
Thank you.
Best acting?
Edge.
Sure.
Stone Cold before the cue card?
Nope. Not even.
Worst comment. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. For sure.
Best comment.
Was there?
If you think, blah, 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 give me a hell yeah. And then they show the crowd. That was funny. We laughed. We all laughed at that.
Worst match.
I would say Andrade Mysterio.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay, Andrew?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay.
Sweep it. Super slow-mo match.
Ooh.
This is weird because usually I do a good match, but I'm going to go Mysterio Andrade.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just,
All right,
I'm
I don't
gonna
know,
go
it wasn't
the
as-
same.
It wasn't as fast as it usually is.
No.
All right. Best match.
Undertaker versus the table.
Yes. Sweep it.
All right, I was saving that for something else. Worst move.
Undertaker flipping the table.
All right, fair enough. Best move. Undertaker flipping the table.
Flipping
Yes.
the table. It's amazing. Amazing table flip. Jerry Lawler getting the fuck out of Dodge when he flipped the table. I'm out of here.
Worst moment. Stone Cold reading from cue cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Best moment.
None. The Rumble.
Drew winning the
Drew
Rumble.
McIntyre eliminating Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
A
there you
90-minute replay.
Yeah.
God. Oh my God. All right, that's awards, I guess.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for some breaking news?
Yeah.
I don't have any.
I mean, WrestleMania is not happening.
WrestleMania is happening in the
our
Performance Center.
Right.
Takeover's postponed.
Takeover's postponed.
Hall of Fame's postponed.
Yep.
Yes.
Everything's postponed.
Everything's postponed.
Yeah. You want to hear rumors? You ready for rumors?
Yeah.
WrestleMania is going to suck.
Yes, that is a rumor.
Like
It's a hot
really,
rumor.
really bad.
Yeah.
It's going to suck.
Del
All right.
Rio might be coming back, but we've said this before, so I don't know why they keep bringing it up.
He said in an interview that he's talking to them.
Whatever that
So-
means.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Who cares? All right, Joe, what's trivia?
Yeah, fuck that.
We need something
we
to
don't
fill the
deserve it.
time.
We don't
I mean,
deserve it.
What the fuck?
I had a rumor.
Apparently, also
You have
the
a rumor?
Revival were sent home. They're not even paying them anymore
That was my rumor.
How do you stop paying them if they're under contract?
because you sent them home. You got to pay them for to fight. They're not there. Send
Yeah.
them home.
I don't know how that works.
Right.
They
You're
cannot pay them
forcing
and they
someone to
can't
be
leave?
home and then you don't pay them.
So they don't pay them and they have to stay?
Sure,
That doesn't make sense. No, you can't do that.
sure they can. Vince can do whatever he wants.
Let's just go to fan questions.
I mean,
let's let the fans ask us some questions.
All
Come
right,
on, unfiltered, Andrew. Just go right to them,
Unfiltered, oh.
unfiltered.
Joe is having a panic attack.
Let's
right
go.
now.
Let's go, unfiltered.
All right. Alan Carlson, in the great words of Superhuman, fuck this shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Good question.
Who's Superhuman?
He's a dipshit that like dives through tables. He's like, fuck this shit.
Oh,
and then he
right.
jumps through
Yeah,
like an
yeah,
air
yeah.
conditioner
That's
and
right.
he hurts the fuck out of himself. He's like, oh,
That's
fuck.
Superhuman?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's his
he's
name.
a fucking moron.
Pop culture. Eric's just jealous. Pop culture
Yeah.
junkie. What would it be like if Junk Flair joined Hawkins and Ryder on a toy figure hunt?
I only want the ones with the titties, baby. Pull off the shirt and show me.
Wow. Velveteen Drew. There was an episode of Raw to recap. Not so much.
Really?
The fastest recap ever. Nick Ryder. How do you guys like this biker demon hybrid? You seem to laugh a little bit live on Hot Mic. Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't like it.
we did. We
No,
were
Don't
sir.
on
go
Hot
halfway. You want to go biker? Then go full biker.
Yeah.
Never go half biker.
Don't be like a demon biker.
Right.
Like a demon undead biker.
Right.
That's Ghost Rider. That gig's taken.
Yeah, horribly by Nick Cage.
Jake Baker, Pushfire Barry, Undertaker sprinting to the ring, Becky driving a semi, or Edge's promo.
Push Edge's promo. Fire the semi. I thought that was so dumb.
Yeah.
And I'll bury the Undertaker.
Bury Undertaker power
Been
walking.
buried so many times.
Oh.
Justin Stewart, not a WWE question, but after watching your TV show bracket, I'm curious as to why you guys hate Survivor. I don't like reality shows.
Just never liked
Yeah.
it. Never was into it.
No.
DeMarcus Moreland, will Cena provide his own in-ring play-by-play commentary at WrestleMania?
Let's hope. That would be different.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, Cena's usually very loud when calling out spots.
Yeah.
So we might be hearing the whole match beforehand.
Hit me!
Vladimir Jordan, if Mania is to take place at the Performance Center, would it be best just to let Brock keep the belt and save the McIntyre moment
Yeah, we talked about
for when things are back to normal?
We think so. Yes, in front of a crowd. I would say yes.
Right, but then what
Like
if
a no DQ
they
or
change
something.
their mind? They're like, we've soured on Drew.
No, like Brock will win at Mania with no crowd, and Vince will be like, it didn't seem like the fans were into McIntyre.
Shit.
Let's bury him now.
I'm a genius.
Yeah.
Bobby Soydam, does Mania go 7 hours, or is it cut in half this year?
No, it still
it
goes
says
like
it's starting at what, 6 Eastern? 7 Eastern?
Yeah.
7 Eastern.
Yeah.
2 hours of pre-show.
They'll do an hour of pre-show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you going to put on the pre-show?
Well, it's me, Undertaker.
Rick, obviously Roman wins the Rumble, right? Yeah.
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 David Camp, can this garbage get any fucking worse when you guys were posting the Arnold one-liner bracket?
We'll let you know.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Carell Johnson, what will the pyro budget be for Performance Center Mania?
$20.
Negative $40.
Wow.
Brock gets
They'll
one
have guys
firecracker.
coming out with like sparklers
Yeah.
and like poppets.
Right.
El Idolo, the Fiend, gets to do anything he could put his mind to at this point. They can pre-record everything, or some crazy cool spots outside the arena or in the back. Will the Fiend versus Cena steal the show? I don't see how anything's
It
going to
can't
steal
now.
the show. I just don't see it.
Why don't they pre-record it and make it great and
Yeah.
make sure nothing's messed up and have
Right.
stuntmen and do crazy shit?
Stuntmen.
Right.
Yeah.
They are stuntmen.
Well,
Kanan Lamb, Pushfire Barry Mania at the Performance Center with no fans. Mania in Tampa with 100,000 sick fans.
Sick fans.
push that.
Or Mania just being 5 hours of Vince in an empty arena saying it's good shit.
Yeah, the sick fans.
Sick fans.
Give 'em the
very,
last,
very good shit. Fire Performance Center.
Alan Kimmett, what's with Undertaker's cracked head outside of 7-Eleven look? What?
Crackhead.
Crackhead.
Oh, the crackhead.
Like he looks like a crackhead outside of 7-Eleven.
Oh, I mean,
we don't
for
know.
sure.
We're trying to wonder that ourselves.
Yeah. Christian Aquino, they have to postpone Mania, right? Well, they're not. It's not happening. Nick Ryder says, changing my question, why was Eric not in the middle where he's supposed to be?
I don't know. We were just messing around.
We're just
3 hours we've been sitting
Wait
here.
till you watch the video on this one.
Yeah.
Dashing Dan, Pushfire Barry, these gimmick / catchphrases that were dropped for being too popular. Rusev Day, I'm afraid I've got some bad news, or Damien Sandow's stunt double character.
I don't know if the Wade Barrett thing was over.
I'd fire
but Rusev
that.
Day for sure.
Push
It was-
Rusev Day.
Yeah.
Fire
Fire
bad
that.
news. Barry.
Yeah.
Stunt
Well,
double.
the bad news didn't get dropped. He just got injured.
Yeah.
So,
Well, every time he got injured, they changed his gimmick.
yeah. Gary Kosquick, are we all going to die? Maybe.
Go see how-
Probably.
Yeah, maybe. There's a
One
chance.
day.
Nathan P., will we be getting a What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast taking place at the Performance Center?
We wish.
Actually, we're going to go to the Andrew's home gym and record.
No, we're all just going to do it via Skype because we shouldn't be next to each other right now.
Oh, that's true,
We're
yeah.
very close. We're breaking the 3-foot rule for
We
sure.
are.
6 foot.
Oh boy.
Six
Oh,
foot.
like
Yeah.
Joe's cock rule. I didn't realize it.
Wow. Like Joe's 100 cock rule. Stephanie Dittman, what in the world was Undertaker wearing? Also, there are still commercials for a WWE house show at Madison Square Garden this Sunday, even with New York City on lockdown.
That's pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Well, they paid for it. We're showing it.
Right. So it's going to be like an empty arena. They're going to do the house show.
Eddie Cornelio, has there ever been a worse episode of Raw? Like, literally ever?
This one.
Probably not.
No. Worse than this? No.
Adam, the one time Undertaker walks fast to the ring.
Yep.
Shedlock, Pushfire Barry, The Undertaker, the Undertaker, the Andrew Taker, or The Undertaker's Undertaker.
Push that. Barry Andrew Taker, Fire Undertaker.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm a better Undertaker than him
Yeah.
at this age. Kyle Foxon, which mid-carder in the Attitude Era would have been a main eventer if you were working for creative back then?
Owen Hart.
D'Lo Brown.
D'Lo Brown?
D'Lo Brown?
What
He
the?
paralyzed draws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Draws could have been huge.
Owen Hart, sure.
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart's a good one. Ken Shamrock maybe would have hung around more.
Maybe.
Maybe. Samoa Cookie Joe.
Rick Rude technically was, well, he wasn't Attitude Era.
Samoa Cookie Joe.
Have you ever thought of doing something for Patreon subscribers where you watch and recap / review a Raw or Nitro for nostalgia. Yes, Samoa Cookie Joe. There are plenty of those on Patreon right now.
We are.
He's a Patreon, right? So go look at him.
He is. Yeah, click on the classic episodes, and they're there. Jason Deerham, does AJ hate Michelle McCool so much because she stole the Styles Clash from him as a finisher?
Probably.
She stole it from him?
Yeah, apparently she did it back in the day.
Yeah, that was her finisher. AJ Styles was doing it in TNA. But to be fair, AJ Styles was in TNA, so...
Adam Holmes, did she do it exactly the same?
Yeah. She called it the Faith Breaker.
I'm surprised they let her do that since it's such a dangerous move.
Right.
No.
Adam Holmes, I thought Shane was the greatest of all time. Austin hasn't even competed in Saudi.
That's true.
Yes.
Announcers need to get their shit together.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. This might be the shortest podcast we've ever done.
Yeah.
At least for a Raw recap.
Right.
But make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram @WrongWrestling. Get a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling and become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. We have to... Did we do one for March? We did one for March. Yeah, best TV show bracket.
Yeah, we
right?
just did it.
Yeah. So go check out that. We did best TV show bracket.
The one, the
New Day
list
one?
that the New Day
The New
compiled.
Days version.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't agree with all the selections.
We didn't plug in the TV shows here.
No. But yeah, check that out. It got very heated.
Yeah.
The most heated a bracket's ever gotten, I think.
Yeah.
Ever? We've had some heated moments.
I don't know.
There's some brutal ones. It was definitely the most like all of us blowing up.
Yeah,
Usually it's like me.
We all blew.
Who hated Parks and Rec again?
I don't know. Not me.
Guess so.
Hey, no spoilers. Yeah, so check that out at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling. I'm so conflicted by this coronavirus because I'm getting to work from home, which is awesome.
Right.
But it's
that's fucking great.
watching Raw and SmackDown is fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Oh
Was
my
it
god.
really better before this? Not really.
I mean, it's worse now.
It's
Is
pretty
it?
brutal.
It was better because at least there was an audience.
At least we could do
At least now they have an excuse.
we could
and they
talk
didn't
about
show
something.
the whole Royal Rumble match.
This podcast was 30 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Kubler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll.